love eating, and I love eating non-vegetarian food as much as I love my vegetables. And I decided to be a vegan for 30 days and see how it changes me. But why did I decide to do this? Well, last year I promised myself that I will take up a challenge every month and try to build a new habit that will make me a better person. And veganism was probably the best option to start off with. It will not only impact me but will also have a very positive impact on the environment. So I turned into a vegan for 30 days, and in this video, along with some amazing vegan recipes, I'm going to share my experience, talk about my ups and downs, and also what I think about veganism now. Let's get started. I started off being really well prepared. I did my research beforehand. I consulted with my trainer for a vegan diet. Thankfully, he is also a vegan, so it was easy for him to recommend me some really amazing vegan dishes. And as I started planning for my grocery shopping, I realized that it is not very difficult for me. My Indian pantry has a lot of options for a vegan person. My pantry is well stocked with dal and other lentils. My fridge is always well stocked with fresh fruits and vegetables. And because my husband prefers non-dairy milk, I always have a carton or two of that in the fridge. So for me, it was more about eliminating certain foods like the fish, meat, egg, all the non-vegetarian components along with the dairy, and replacing them with vegan options. Replacing the dairy components was the easiest part for me. Non-dairy milk instead of regular cow milk, nutritional yeast instead of cheese, tofu instead of paneer, and finally yummy nut butters instead of regular butter. All these non-dairy items were actually very tasty and satisfied my cravings, and I did not miss any of the dairy products at all. When it came to the meat, egg, fish, I think that is where I struggled the most. As a fitness enthusiast and a new vegan, my biggest concern was, will the vegan food be enough to fulfill my protein requirement? But I did my fair share of research and realized that yes, it is possible. Obviously, you need to make certain changes in the diet, need to recalculate your calorie intake, need to balance out your carb and protein ratio. But at the end of the day, it is really possible. And there are some amazing fitness personalities, athletes and sports person out there who are vegan, and that was enough to inspire me. So I quickly found the vegan replacements, and I found the food that are really rich in protein. So tofu, rajma, soy chunks became a very important part of my diet for those 30 days. But I was also missing the taste of non-vegetarian food. I grew up eating that, I am used to that, and giving that up all of a sudden was really difficult. But I decided not to give up. So I started cooking my vegan dishes with lots of passion and love, and I started bringing interesting twists and making them really tasty. And from the second week, it became really easy. I was not missing the non-vegetarian food at all. There was also a time when I went to a restaurant with some friends and I realized that I'm feeling nothing. I'm enjoying my food as much as they're enjoying their food. And with every passing day, I started falling in love with vegan food more and more. Also, to satisfy my curiosity as well as my cravings, I ordered some mock meat and I cooked them at home. Honestly, I did not like them much. I think I preferred having raw, pure, vegan food options. Also, here I would like to mention a few things. Vegan food is not always healthy. The mock meat keema that I bought, when I prepared it, I realized that it contains a lot of oil and spice, and it made me feel bloated throughout the day. And a lot of people also have this confusion, and I want to clear this in this video. Vegan food is not sattvic food. There are a few similarities, but there are a lot of differences also. Sattvic food never stops you from consuming dairy. You can have ghee, milk when you are following a sattvic diet, but you cannot do that in a vegan diet. Sattvic diet is more healthy, while the vegan diet can be healthy or unhealthy depending on what you are eating. Also, if you are seeing all these fancy recipes and wondering if this is what I used to eat every single day, no. My everyday diet used to be very simple. I had very simple vegetable dishes or rajma, soybean, very Indian recipes actually, but I'm sure you already know all those recipes. I wanted to show you the special ones, the restaurant style meals, the special weekend meals, and we often incorporate dairy, cheese, meat, other sources of animal protein to make these dishes delicious. But I just intended to show you that you can have those amazing food being a vegan too. So that's why I'm sharing these special recipes with you guys. I was also planning to visit Ubuntu Cafe, the first vegan cafe of Kolkata, for quite some time, and this challenge looked like the perfect opportunity. This cafe is great for vegan food, and the owners also practice sustainability. It is a place where conscious people can come together, discuss about making the world a better place, exchange ideas, and eat good food. I was not really sure if I will enjoy their mock meat preparations, but I actually did. I ordered some prawn, which tasted nearly like prawn. The Kolkata style fish fry tasted exactly like fish fry, and I enjoyed some noodles and chili chicken too. The food was very wholesome and not very heavy or oily. I enjoyed the food without feeling any guilt and also took a trip around the cafe. Each and every corner is sustainable, and they also have a small shop inside where you can buy utensils and some of your monthly grocery supply. So the visit was absolutely worth it, and I enjoyed my time over there. Now let's come back to my kitchen and focus on home cooked meal, because I love cooking and I love cooking restaurant style food at home. So as I take you through the best vegan recipe that I tried, let me share a little bit about how the vegan diet impacted my health. Now, health does not only depend on food. So it will be very wrong to say that whatever changes that happened in my body during that month, it was all because of the food. But yes, food played a big role because it was such a drastic change. I did not notice any change in my weight, and there was no change in my energy level. I felt I will feel weaker and my energy level will drop because I'm not consuming non-vegetarian food as my protein source. But that did not happen. I could still do my weight training, I could still do my cardio. So that way I was sorted. But I was expecting that my weight will go down a little bit. That did not happen. So I was high on energy, I was not feeling bloated, which are the good news. But there were a few problems also. Deciding what I want to eat every single day was very difficult. I was taking up this challenge alone, and doing this alone is a little difficult. I was feeling lonely in the journey at times, And also I had to continuously decide what I have to cook next, what I want to eat next. So that sort of led to decision fatigue. So at the end of 30 days, I decided to sit down, look back, think about my journey, think about the result, and I asked myself, do you want to become a vegan or do you want to continue with this challenge? And the answer was no. I was not ready to completely give up my non-vegetarian food. I grew up eating that and I was not ready to make that change. But at that point, I also decided that I will be more conscious about what I am consuming. And ever since then, I think I have become really good when it comes to incorporating more vegetable and food to my diet. There are days in the week when I eat completely vegan food. Maybe one meal every day is vegan for me, but I don't force myself to do that and I don't overthink. I think food is a very personal choice and we should eat what suits our taste bud, our lifestyle and our health. And for now, following a diet that has a good mix of vegan as well as non-vegan options is working for me. So I'm going to stick with that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is my experience of being a vegan for 30 days. I know there was no drastic change or drastic result to show off, but I have shared my very honest experience with you and I am hoping that it will inspire you to become more conscious about what you are eating. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you very soon with a new one. Till then, take care and bye.